Hello. Okay. So you're signed in. Okay. So to start off, well, do you have any like questions or anything? Like what in your section? Have you guys learned about Gustave yet? Or
Who?
Gustave, like the phrase "to be pleasing to"?
No, not yet.
Okay. Okay. In the Monday, Wednesday, Friday class, we just learned that. So view, zoom, connect, fit. Here we go.
Oh, well, we're probably learning tomorrow.
I'm sure you will be, yeah. View, slideshow, there we go. Okay, so, so to review, I just wanna, so just to open up, I wanna ask if you have any like questions or anything. Like, is there anything you're feeling like you're a little bit behind on for chapters?
I'll probably ask after this. It's like it's like he gives us like some homework things and like some of the words I don't know how to pronounce.
Oh, pronunciation?
Yeah.
If you wanna do that right now, if you wanna like look at some of it, I can make sure you're on the right track.
Okay.
Yeah, because there's only it's just you, so I'm not too worried about sticking on a tight schedule. I'm more worried about about the learning than sticking to the schedule. Also we're on I set aside some time for us to do a little bit of review so we can make sure your pronunciation's okay. But then also I have a matching game we're gonna work on for the new vocabulary that I'm sure you went over in class. Like nadar, tocar, jugar, correr.
I think this was it.
Hmm? I haven't looked at those, so I don't know exactly how it's set up. He went over them in class a little bit.
Yeah, he went over in class a little bit, but he was saying like we had to I don't really know. I probably have to ask him in class tomorrow because he was like we had to download something.
Oh, you have to upload a recording. So you have to like just record yourself reading it. It's super easy. Like he's just got the words there, and he just wants you to read that little. I don't even know if it's a full paragraph or not,
But how I'm gonna record and then read you at the same time?
you could do it on your phone, like just like read it off your computer.
And
While you
record
record
on
it.
my phone?
Yeah, yeah.
And then how I add to it?
You can log into my DSU and then go into like Blaze View and just have the recording on your phone and just send it like that. It's really easy.
Okay, I know like the buenos días
Let's say what's it?
Buenos días, estudiantes de español. Yo soy
Guillermo. Yeah.
Guillermo.
Guillermo.
De
De
Adama.
anda.
De Anda.
Mm-hmm.
Y soy de Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
And this, I don't know how to pronounce.
How would you guess it if you had to look?
How?
Close. So Spanish is easy to read because it's exactly how it's written. So if you see a C, it's C is like the only one that's kind of confusing because you don't know if it's K or S. But the only time it's S is if there's an E after it. So here it's K, and then literally break it down by the letter, and it's exactly how it is. It's not like English. Kuwa is how it is. Yeah. So CU is ku, and then there's an accent on the A, so it's kwa. Yeah, kwa. Like you're saying koala, but you don't finish it.
Soy.
Oh, check that second to left.
Profession?
Look at it a little bit more closely.
Profesión?
Yeah, that's there. It's profesión.
Soy agregado. This the one we had
Yeah,
in class.
that's
like,
hard.
We went over these ones.
Oh, we didn't have time to go over that in class for my section. So how would you read that? Let me look at archaeólogo. That's how I would read that. Yeah, see, if you see me break it down like that, that's exactly how I go archaeólogo.
Vemos en el capítulo.
Capítulo.
Hasta luego.
Capítulo. ¿Qué?
Capítulo.
Mhm.
Hasta luego.
Oh, you skipped something.
The two?
Yeah.
Oh, I have to say that?
Yeah.
Oh, dos hasta luego.
Yeah. So he's saying nos vemos en el capítulo 2. We met in chapter 2.
Nos vemos en el capítulo dos. Hasta luego.
Yeah. And he says, see you later. Yeah. So yeah, do you want to try to read that all together?
Yeah. Buenos días, estudiantes de español. Yo soy.
So that's the other thing too. If you want to scroll down,
Calamero.
he has it written out.
Guillermo.
Wait, what is it?
Guillermo.
Yeah, so he's got the double E. So in English, we'd want to say Guillermo. Guillermo. Yep, Guillermo.
And
De. So here it's an E. So it's in Spanish, it's every time.
Okay.
Every time you see an E, it's Anda.
De anda.
Mhm.
Okay. So Guillermo de anda. Mexico.
Mhm.
Guam.
Guap. Yeah. It's not cool. It's just guap.
Guam.
Yeah. You say it like it's one vowel. Like you say it like it's just one syllable. Guap.
Guam.
So like which? So like which profession is he?
Profesión.
Profesión.
Arqueólogo.
Yeah, that's kind of hard. Arqueólogo.
Arqueólogo.
Yeah, when he hears you read that, what he's going to be looking for is to make sure you have the accent on that O. So not arqueólogo, just arqueólogo.
Arqueólogo.
Or sorry, I Spanglished that. Arque. Yeah, it's arqueólogo. Arqueólogo.
Arqueólogo.
Yeah, I said arqueólogo.
Vemos
Vemos.
en. Vemos
Mhm,
en.
Vemos.
Capítulo.
Uh,
Capítulo.
Wait, one more time.
Capítulo.
So you're saying like capítulo, but it's not capítulo, it's
Capítulo.
yeah, capítulo.
Okay. Capítulo. Okay, so every time you say accent, you go up. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. You literally, it sounds kind of like you're just like singing and you're just like, ooh, and it just, ooh, my shoe fell off. So like, you know, like cual, capítulo, arqueólogo, like literally feel like you're like, you know, he does a thing in class where it's like, capítulo, and that actually helps. If you can't tell where you're doing it, exaggerate it, and it'll be a little bit more clear.
Buenos días, estudiantes de español. Yo soy Calamero.
Guillermo.
I don't know why I keep saying it.
No, you're good, you're good.
Okay. Buenos días, estudiantes de español.
Español. Sorry, I'm being really nitpicky, but.
Yo soy Guillermo.
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 Mhm. You want to just practice that a couple times? Just say like, yo soy Guillermo.
Yo soy Guillermo
De anda. De anda.
Oh, so it's anda as I see it.
Mhm. Yeah, that's the thing. Literally, it's exactly the way it's spelled.
Yo soy Guillermo de anda.
Yeah,
De
bien,
anda.
bien.
Yo soy Guillermo de anda.
Yeah. Buenos días,
Buenos
estudiantes.
días, estudiantes de español. Yo soy
Guillermo. If you're confused, go to, it's right at the bottom, you know.
de anda.
Also, I'm sure he's shown you this trick. Copy that. Can you like highlight it? Oh, okay, so he was smart. Okay. You can, well, actually, he wasn't. Anyway, he told us to do this. Open. I'm gonna show you. So on Google Translate, he's mentioned this in class, but I just want to make sure you see like how.
Oh yeah, he's able to use Google Translate, but he's able to translate all of them. He's like, don't put the whole thing in there.
Yeah, he's right. But anyway, this is what yo soy. Is that? Oh, why is that caps locked? Yo soy. How do you spell it? Is it Guillermo?
Guillermo.
Oh, Guillermo.
LL.
Oh, okay.
ERMO.
Guillermo. And then that's Spanish for William, but that doesn't matter.
I am with.
De anda.
Anda.
So if you want to hear how he said, how a Spanish person would say it, Google Translate is, you shouldn't use translate to get meaning, but Google Translate is really good at pronunciation. Like, it's really good at pronunciation, so.
Yo soy Guillermo de Anda.
And that
Do it
sounds,
again.
huh?
Do it again.
Yo soy Guillermo de Anda.
If you play it a second time, it goes slower, and you play it a third time.
Yo soy Guillermo de Anda.
Yeah, I can turn the sound up a little bit.
Yo soy Guillermo.
Yo soy Guillermo de Anda.
Yo soy
Like, there you go.
Yo soy Guillermo de Anda.
Yeah, and then the vowels are all right.
Guillermo.
The stress is right. So if you think you're saying something like, ¿cuál es mi
Profesión.
yeah. Hold up. There's supposed to be an accent, but I can't type the accent. Let's see.
¿Cuál es mi profesión?
And that sounds completely normal. Yeah, so Google Translate's really good for that. Google Translate's really good for that.
¿Cuál es mi profesión?
Yeah, so that should be really helpful. I'll let you do that on your own time. You know, I don't want to do your homework for you, but yeah, you're on the right track. That's literally.
I just needed help with them 2 words because I was like, oh my god, I don't know how to do this.
Yeah. So also, just to review, like, how do you think you did on the test? Like, was it? I had a couple questions I wanted to ask. Like, did you have any like questions about it, or
No.
were you okay with the vocabulary?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was just like what I was stuck with was like, I don't know, I was just stuck with it. It was like, the things that we had to do, like AR.
Oh, the different verb types.
Yeah, it was like, I knew the verse, but it was like the pictures that he gave us. I really couldn't like think of any for, it was like 2 of them, and I was like,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
we had to do the tenaire, we had to do 4 tenaire ones.
Mm-hmm. Did you have those? The scenario?
Yeah, I had the tenaire ones, but it was
Okay.
just the other 2 that I didn't have because it was, what confused me was the pictures, and that was all.
Oh gosh. Did you use all of your get out of jail free verbs?
No, he said we could only use one,
He said you can only use one. He said you couldn't use more than one.
only use one.
It's a scam.
Yeah, and I used one, just only one.
Okay. Nice. I was just curious. And adjectives were all good.
Yeah, that was good.
Okay. Nice. Great. So now we're gonna work on some new verbs. So I have these packets that I seriously did accidentally get them in the wrong order. So we're gonna go through and put them. We're gonna go through and match them together. It's
Yeah,
literally.
that's why I was late because I just printed them out.
Oh really? Me too.
I just printed them.
So we're gonna go through, and so they're literally scrambled. The way I cut them out, I just completely scrambled them. So they're like kind of repeat. They're like a repeating pattern. Like you'll get like that, and then saber, something else, blah blah blah. It'll be that, and it'll be
Oh, so
saber
you
again.
didn't do front and back?
No, I printed them out one. So after we get these in order,
Mm-hmm.
I'll let you take one of, like, cause they'll be in different stacks. So like there's like 2 of these. There's 2 of every one. So I'll let you take half, and then I'll keep half. But right now we're gonna put them together. So, yeah, we've got the whole table to work with. So, if you wanna like, let me see. I don't know. We can go through them together. Do you know any of these?
No.
Okay, so
I'm guessing this is too different.
it's not actually. Let me pull up the verb list. Take me just a second. I just need to log into my VSU. That's me. Blaze view. I'm gonna pull up. So these are all from the first. These are all from vocab A. Wait, that's my Spanish class.
Yeah, I was gonna say because
You're not in Spanish 4. Capítulo 3. Here are the images. Wait, we need the.
yeah, it's gonna get both.
There we go. Okay, so.
Yeah.
Nah, we
That's
got
what I
this.
didn't print out.
Oh, you're good. No, you don't need this. Just for right now until you learn them. So we're only dealing with these. You can, if it's highlighted, just ignore it. We're only worrying about the ones that aren't. So, Oh wait, you don't know what they are.
No, that's what I'm saying.
I thought I had the translation on it. Oh well, that's
No,
fine.
he just put them like that.
Okay, so what we'll do the first time around, I'll just tell you what the words mean, and we'll match them to the pictures, and then we'll turn around and do it again without guessing. So saber. Oh, okay, so I don't want to say anything wrong. No, I know. Okay, no, let me just be more confident. Saber is to know. So here there's going to be a picture of somebody knowing how to dance. So actually, let's start by putting them in their different piles. There should be one. Somebody's bringing pizza. That sounds great. Okay, hold on. I'll make one pile that's all the pictures and one pile that's just the words. And then we'll go through. And do you mind helping me actually?
Yeah.
Okay, so the picture goes here. And they're literally going to be completely scrambled, but that's okay. Have you looked at any of these words already?
No, I just printed them out too.
That's fine.
Cause I had my whole essay.
Oh, I'm sorry. What was the essay on?
It was like 1,650 words. It was
That's enough.
basically on like logos.
What's your major?
Mathematics. I don't know why I'm studying logos.
I don't either. That's great. Oh wait.
These are mine.
There's two of them for each verb, I'm pretty sure. Like the two
Oh, yeah,
pictures
that's
for
how
each
you
verb.
do.
And then I also printed twice the amount. So this is just the first sheet, but when you take your half, it'll be a lot more concise. I actually scrambled them when I was cutting them. Okay. What is
I
that?
was gonna say, gotta make sure they're not stuck together because they're very stuck together.
We'll find out. Hold this. And
Okay, so I do go in.
Ir,
Okay, I
yes.
remember.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I'm sure you know some of these. And a lot of them are cognates. Like, there we go. Boom. Okay. Okay, so now we're gonna look through and we're gonna find a picture that'll match for each of these. So, conocer. Conocer a un amigo nuevo. If you had to guess, what do you think that would be? What would you do to a new friend?
Greek?
Close. Conocer is to meet. So, if you had to look through these, are there any of these that you saw that might be to meet?
Right here?
Yep. Yeah, it's on top. It's super easy though. So, that's one pair. Pasear. So, pasear en patinete, en bicicleta con el perro. Okay, let's look for that. I forget what what pasear means. I think it means just literally to pass. So,
See, that one was stuck on there.
oh, this one. Oh, these two. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, these are the same thing. So we'll make different sets for each of them, and then you can have one. Okay, so pasear. I'm gonna Google it to make sure. I'm pretty sure it literally just means to pass. Do you see one that matches with that picture?
To pass?
Mm-hmm.
It's P-A-S-E-A-R.
Oh yeah, I misclicked. Pasear. Oh, it's
Yeah, I
like
was
to
gonna say
walk.
because to pass is the
Oh, pasar. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I knew that felt funny. So, do you see one that's to patinete? I don't actually think I know that word. This is a secret, but the first time when I took Spanish 1, what was that word? Patinete?
P-A-T-I-N-E
There you go.
scooter. To walk or what?
What did that say?
Scooter. So I'm guessing it's to ride because you ride a bicycle also.
Yeah, so to ride a bicycle is,
No, I'm saying that's what it has right here. So I'm saying this gotta be like two riders.
yeah, so you see one that's riding.
Right here.
Yeah,
Scooter, bicycle, and pedal is dog.
there we go, that's it.
Yeah.
So that's the second match, I'll put that here for you. Ir a casa, a la escuela, a la playa. So where do you see somebody going? I think I think if you had to guess, do you think it's? I'm pretty sure it's. Oh wait, is that it? Oh, there we go. Do you know what these words are? Casa, la escuela, la playa. Oh, you don't. So if you had to guess, casa. What do you think casa
I
is?
think Cassie's house.
Yeah, casa is
Yeah,
it's
I knew
home.
that one.
Yeah.
But I think
Escuela. It's a cognate. If you had to guess, look at that part. It's school.
oh.
Yeah, and then playa is beach. He added that. That's not in the book. He mentioned it in class today that he added playa, because you do a lot of these things at the beach. So, yeah. So this person, they are going to home or to school or to the beach. A la casa, a la escuela, a la playa. Okay. Llover. Or so has he taught you guys about stem changing verbs yet? Some of the not every time there's an O, but some of them, if there's an O in the middle, they'll change this to a UE for some of the conjugations. But he'll teach you that in class. But right now, if you see llover, actually I need to double check on that one. I'm pretty sure I know what that one is. Oh, so this is a secret. But when I took Spanish 1, we saw it coming for a while, so it wasn't completely unexpected. But my grandma died. And my Spanish-speaking fiance helped me out in the class. So this is my weakest chapter.
See, it's
And-
little stuff. I didn't think I did.
Oh, that's fine. There we go. Yeah, I thought that one was cool to run, but that makes more sense. So it's to rain. Saber. So here it says saber bailar, which is, do you know what that is?
To dance. Bailar is to dance.
Yeah, do you know what saber is? Saber is to know. So like to know something or to know how to do something. So here it's to know
How to dance.
how to dance.
So it's this.
Yep, it's esto. Bien, bien, bien. Andar. Do you know what andar is? You can andar en el parque, con su bebé, en bicicleta, en patineta. We'll look at the other words. Which one of these pictures has something you can do en el parque, in the park, con su bebé, with your baby, en bicicleta, en patineta?
Yeah, I'm trying to
I think only one of these even has a baby in it.
I don't know. I think I see like one.
Yep, es esto. Yeah. Patineta. Yeah. Anyway, so my grandma died when I was taking this one, and I definitely cheated for this chapter. So it's my weakest chapter. There's a lot of words in this that I have to double check on, because like I know, but I don't really know. Jugar. Do you know jugar? And in my section, this is the one that like everybody wanted to say instead of practicar. They'd have like a kid playing like football.
Oh,
And
yeah.
Yeah,
it's
and he'll be
practical,
like,
okay.
jugar, and he'll be like, nope, that's chapter 3. Well, here we're at chapter 3. Jugar is to play. So do you see anybody playing? Oh, you're good. You're good.
Can't see.
It also doesn't help that I can only print them in black and white.
Yeah, definitely. I had to print mine in black and white. I'm trying to see.
God. That's to win. So do you see any for Hugad yet?
I'm trying to find.
You're hot.
Very
You're
hot.
burning hot.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Hugad.
I had to look
Yeah.
at it. I was like,
A lot of times, like niños jugan, children play. ¿Qué más? Ganar. If you had to guess, there's a cognate in here, but it's not really obvious. If you ganar, you win. So I remember it because it looks like gain. Like if you win something, you gain it. So if you had to find someone who won something.
Find someone who won something?
Yeah. Meditating. So who looks like they've won?
I don't see.
Hmm?
I don't see nobody that won something. Not.
Oh, I did. Oh, yeah. Okay. We'll play hot cold. You're pretty warm.
You said to win something?
Yeah. Who looks like they've won?
Oh.
Well, that would be. I think that's a different word. I'll just point it out. It's that one. It was like right there next to your hand the whole time.
I did not see that one.
No,
Like,
you're
that is
good.
so crazy.
Yeah. So the next, levantar pesas. Did he mention what pesas is?
I'm not sure.
Pesas, it sounds like pesos. He mentioned this in our class. Pesos is like money, right? In some Spanish speaking countries, they have pesos. Pesos, if you make it feminine, pesas is weights. And the reason they're similar.
Yeah, he did mention
Yeah,
that.
the reason they're similar is they used to like weigh silver, and depending on how much it weighed, like a pound of silver is a lot more. So they were back in the day. They were literally weighted, like they were weights. So that's how it helps me to remember stuff like that. So, what do you think levantar would be if you're talking about weights? Like, what do you do to weights? Like the only thing you can't do with weights.
Oh, you work out.
Yeah. So more specifically, you lift weights. So here we're looking
So
for.
towards this.
Yeah, levantar is to lift or to raise up. When you get on an airplane, we learned this in Spanish 3. But when you get on an airplane, you levantar, on the airplane. Jugar. Where's jugar? This is a little bit of review now. We got back into some that we know. Jugar. Do you remember?
I'm trying. I remember, but is it this?
That was llevar, I think.
Oh, okay.
Llevar means serene, but it can also mean to cry, by the way.
So it's not that one. It's not that one. It's not that one. It's definitely not that one.
Wait, which one? Is it definitely?
It's not this one. It's definitely not this one.
That's
It's
Sabe,
Sudan,
yeah.
and it's definitely not that one. Cause that's pedo and yeah, and it's not that one. And it's definitely not this one. Definitely not this one.
Well, it's definitely not that one. What word board.
Oh, it's to play.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, it's to
okay,
play.
okay,
You're good. No, you're learning them. This is the first time you've been over them, right? So it's good to take your time and like, you know, no one's ever gonna look at a word and memorize it the first time they see it, you know? Levantar pesas, pesas. What is that? This was to.
No, this is
Mhm.
silly.
Bien, bien, yeah. Levantar is like you lift, like you levitate it. Nevar. I don't think I knew this word. Hold on, let me cheat.
So what I'm gonna have to do is make me a Quizlet of the words, and when I know the words, then I connect them with the pictures.
Well, what you could do is write, like, you said you printed them off too, right? You can go through and write the words on yours and make yours the answer key. And if you want to take one of those, because we're splitting them up, there's one that I'll keep, and then you can have the other, because I don't need two. What was the word?
Nevar.
Nevar. Oh! Did he tell you guys some of the state names in the United States come from Spanish?
I'm not sure.
Do you remember him mentioning Nevada? He did that for our class.
No, I
It was just like a tangent. Nevar is to snow. Yeah, so if you see Nevada, it used to belong to Spain, or it used to be part of Mexico, more specifically. So nevar means to snow. Nevado is a place that has been snowed on, or it's something that's been snowed on. And Nevada is mostly desert, but in the mountains in the very west or the very east, which on one side, he told us that it's just snow year round on the mountaintops. Ir a casa, a la escuela, a la playa.
So there's school and beach.
Mm-hmm. Yep. But ir is to go. This is my copy. But what you can do is we can go through and you can write them on yours, so you have like a cheat sheet, and then you can practice off these because these are already cut out and everything. So, if you want, you don't. I'm not gonna make you take it.
Oh, I'll take it.
Yeah, I mean, because it'll save you the work. Saber. So this person, this is to know la respuesta, responder. I don't know.
What is two?
Yeah, because we saw saber bailar. Oh, there are two of these, I think. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know.
What are these?
I think. Oh. Okay, responder sounds like respond, right? This is what I do when I don't know a word. I see if the cognate sounds familiar. If it is a cognate, it's not always. Responder sounds like respond, right? What's another word for to respond?
Yes.
Yeah. So which one of these look like somebody might saber responder? There's one of these where somebody knows something, and this one is it. But there's another one that would count also. Some of these are doubled.
That's to answer. I thought that was like to dance.
That's so saber is to know. So on the other one it said saber
To know how to
bailar.
dance,
Yes,
yeah,
to know how to
okay.
dance. But it's not that one because there's no dancing.
So
There's
that's
another one where
to know how to dance?
there's another one where somebody knows something. Yep, it's esto. So this girl, she knows the answer. So that's nice.
So responder is to answer?
Responder is to answer. Yeah.
Okay.
So when it said la respuesta, that's the answer. Yep, nice. Nevar. Yep. So that was mine. I'll keep that. Y nadar. Do you know nadar?
No.
I don't know why this one feels really easy. It's not a cognate or anything. Nadar is to swim. Yep. You can keep that one. Esquiar. What does that sound like? If you esquiar en el agua.
Ski?
Yep. I'm sure you mentioned it, but double check. Is that esquiar en el agua?
And who?
El agua. Do you know agua? Yeah. Boom. Nice. So he mentioned that if you just see esquiar, that's like ski. Like in English, we say you can go skiing, and people know that you mean like in the mountains or. It's the same thing in
We
Spanish.
said it in class, but I just forgot.
Yeah.
Now that you
No,
said it,
no,
I
you're
remember
good.
it.
Yeah, montar. So montar a caballo. Do you know what that is? Montar is a cognate with mount. You know how people like mount something to ride it. In Spanish, when you ride a horse, you say you mount the horse. So
So, caballero is one?
caballo.
Caballo?
Yeah, caballo. Yes. I keep putting this one on top. Caballo. There you go. Oh, that one doubled. That's super easy. Esquiar en el agua. Yeah, the way I accidentally shuffled these, some of them are really close to themselves. Saber la respuesta. Yep. I do that every single time. Llover. Do you remember?
I don't know why I would that be this one. It's not this one.
I was gonna say, so you can go through and see the ones that you've done already. So is it one of these or this one?
It's not this one.
What,
Not this
what's
one.
this one?
This one is to swim.
Do you remember in Spanish? Nadar.
Okay, now. It's not this one, it's not this
Nadar.
one. It's this one?
Yep. Yep. Llover. When they talk about the rain, they say llueve, which it sounds like it's conjugated because it is. It's saying it's raining. So if you ever hear someone's like, "How's the weather?" and they say llueve, it's raining. Yep.
I didn't even know him. I just put
Oh.
Because I seen un lápiz.
Do you know what it's saying? So poner un lápiz en la mesa. Do you know
No, I just know lápiz.
what does it look like they're doing?
Hmm?
So poner is to put or to place.
Oh, so they're putting it in a pencil?
Do you know what la mesa is? I think we cleaned that already.
La mesa? I don't think we are.
Mesa is a table. Do you know how they have like a
Oh, okay.
mesa, like it's like a geography thing where it's just a lower, yeah. That's
But see, we didn't learn anything for table. It was just chair, lápiz.
Oh, I thought we knew table. Table es mesa. Oh, correr. I'm so bad at rolling my R's. Correr is, you know, it's to run.
Oh.
Yeah. You mentioned in class, you can't say, you know how in English you can say, oh, I have to run, I have to like run to school because I'm just checking the time. Okay.
It's line.
Yep, that's it. And you can have that one. Poner un lápiz en la mesa. Yep, and I'll keep that one. Andar. Yeah, it's starting to speed up. You already did that one, right? Oh, that was the last time. Yeah. Ver. Do you know what ver is? It's really close to mirar. So mirar is to watch, but ver is to like look at or to see.